Good morning, and thank you for tuning in. This is Michael from Nibiru News and the website someonesbones.com. As always, I apologize for my delayed reports. Unfortunately, every once in a while, my other obligations to life, such as bill paying and whatnot, do interfere with my ability to get these reports out as often as I would like. Not to mention, I have mysteriously lost one of my best research assistants, who is undoubtedly one of the best fact-checkers in the industry, and he kind of vanished off the grid. I have no idea what happened to him, but I am not jumping to any conclusions at this time, so I've had to put in double time getting some info out. So I have a story I'm going to read today, and God willing, I'll be able to do this a little bit more often for the rest of the summer. But my absence is no reflection on my appreciation for each and every one of you out there who take the time to listen, for whatever reason, to the information that I am trying to provide to the community. Okay, enough said there. Title of today's story: Nibiru in 2020, says Russian astronomer. Reading from my tablet as usual out here, so bear with me as I look down and try and fight my bad vision reading this. Nibiru has escaped the sun's gravitational pull, increased speed, and will reach its closest point to Earth, 0.3 astronomical units, in 2020, says Russian astronomer Dr. Damir Zakharovich. Once a close friend and astronomical advisor to Russian President Vladimir Putin, Dr. Zakharovich now operates in the shadows, emerging from time to time for one single purpose: to warn the world about Nibiru, said to be a brown dwarf star and 7 companion planets hurtling toward our inner solar system. His knowledge of the Nibiru system is so thorough that many governments have deemed his mind a dangerous weapon, able to sow chaos with a few spoken words. To prevent a potential societal breakdown, world leaders such as Angela Merkel, Benjamin Netanyahu, Kim Jong-un, Theresa May, and Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud have banned Dr. Zakharovich from entering their respective nations, fearing his words might spark potential insurrection or coups if knowledge of the Nibiru realities reached mainstream populations. Last year, during a pre-recorded broadcast of the German television show Space and Beyond, Dr. Zakharovich was forcibly removed from the studio and thrown into the street after expressing concern about Nibiru. Of course, that episode never aired. Now, Dr. Zakharovich sheds new light on Nibiru's expected date of arrival. Aided by colleagues, Russia's most powerful telescope, and a top-secret supercomputer, he predicts Nibiru will be clearly visible in the southern skies between September and December of 2019 and begin catastrophically affecting our climate by early 2020. But neither the brown dwarf star nor the planets pose the gravest threat to Earth, he says. The greatest menaces are the trillions of asteroids and micrometeorites accompanying the Nibiru system. And I quote him: "As Nibiru travels through space on its 3,600-year round-trip journey, it collects all sorts of celestial objects that become stuck, for lack of a better word, in the brown dwarf's gravity well. This whirlpool of space junk poses a double threat to us, because Earth will twice pass through the center of this cosmic storm. The thermolytic shielding that normally protects Earth from small asteroids will be overwhelmed and collapse, allowing larger asteroids to pummel the planet and lay waste to our cities. End quote. Moreover, asteroids within the Nibiru system inherit properties from the dark star itself. Many are composed of tritium-laced magnesium iron, surrounded by a porous sheath which effectively allows them to penetrate our atmosphere without disintegrating upon atmospheric re-entry. He says, he estimates Nibiru's distance to Earth at approximately 156 million miles at a transverse speed of 6,000 miles per hour. This velocity, he adds, fluctuates depending on Nibiru's perpendicular position relative to nearby astronomical bodies. And I quote him, "I do not think Nibiru will end all life on Earth," Dr. Zakarovich said, "but it is trying to kill us. Unfortunately, many foolish leaders think they can save themselves and do not care about the people they govern. Nibiru will put them in their place. I do not think our society is technologically advanced enough to defend itself against Nibiru." In closing, Dr. Zakarovich urges persons in the southern hemisphere